is the pelvis, sorry. This exercise is the rib cage smash. So you can also do this with kind of a hip shift too. So we're gonna do that as well. So I have a yoga block here. That's gonna go right at about your lower ribs here. And then it's good to have a pillow to support your head too as you kind of fold over the block. You might even need two. And then you're gonna put something between your knees. Again, you don't have to do this, but it is more comfortable that way too. And if a yoga block is too much, like if that's super tender on your rib cage, you could also use a towel roll. So especially if you have any kind of osteoporosis or anything like that, that we would definitely want something softer and not a yoga block. But anyways, so you're gonna let that fold over those lower ribs. I've got foam roller between my knees. I'm going to maybe slightly tuck my pelvis under if you have a tendency to go into that forward or anterior pelvic tilt. So slightly tuck your pelvis under. You can even bring your knees up a little bit more. That will help as well. You're going to reach forward with that top knee, okay? So in turn, that's going to shift that bottom hip back. And then you're going to reach forward with your top arm, palm facing the floor. And then here, what you don't want is for your chest to kind of spill forward too, like that. We want to think of kind of our chest comes back as we reach, okay? So we're holding here. I'm inhaling through my nose. Exhale like a ha breath, as if you're fogging a mirror till you get all the air out, kind of melt down into that block. Hold there as you then inhale again through your nose. Exhale. Melt down into that block. Feel that tension in your abs with that ha breath. Kind of keep that reach forward a little bit here. Hold there and inhale again. Hold there for a few breaths. You can also add a slight squeeze of the object that's between your knees on the exhale. And then afterwards, you can retest yourself. You should have more rib cage expansion. So if you then go to practice your inhale through your nose, you should really feel those ribs move out to the side. So it should be a pretty good difference even just after about 5 breaths. And then try the other side. You can definitely focus on one side if you have more trouble on that side, but definitely try both sides. And then maybe spend an extra set or some extra time on the side that feels harder or the side that doesn't expand quite as much. So this is great for people that have a hard time getting their ribs to move out to the side, which is super important to get proper function of our deep core system. And also if you tend to be somebody who overuses your upper abs or your rectus abdominis, those 6-pack muscles, this can be super helpful also to help get those ribs to open up more.